Kia ora, a fairly strong and active change to southerly winds has been making its way up the country, and it brings with it not just that cool air that's been reaching across the South Island, but also the increased risk of some really heavy, perhaps thundery showers as we head through the rest of the afternoon, especially around these central parts of the country. Now, we are looking at this band of rainfall moving north. It is a little bit more patchy out towards the western side, places like Taranaki, still worth keeping an eye on that. But I think we are going to find some showers, perhaps some thunderstorms as this runs up and across, reaching up towards Auckland later on. But one of the most likely areas to catch those severe thunderstorms and perhaps some hail as well and those intense bursts of rainfall will be places like Nelson and Marlborough, which have actually got the risk of a severe thunderstorm as we head through the afternoon. So I think many spots catching some heavy rain and some thunderstorms, but this area through here for Nelson and across in towards Marlborough, the risk of some severe thunderstorms running from about 2 p.m. to about 7 p.m. As we head through the night time, you can see that southerly change is making its way up northwards, bringing those showers in towards Auckland for a time, clearing away. But what we'll find is that although the rain clears from many parts of the country, these eastern areas will keep hold of an onshore feed of air, which keeps hold of more cloud, showers and even some spells of rain, particularly up in towards places like the Wairoa district, which are the slowest to clear that wet weather. We'll also find the low pressure out towards the east brings some strengthening winds towards the Chatham Islands. But for the South Island, although we'll find the rain starts to ease away, we'll really notice we're in that cooler air. Nighttime temperatures back down to about 5 degrees Celsius in Queenstown, cooler still in some of those more inland parts of Canterbury and central Otago. So I think it will be a cool and chilly start to the morning. And I think we're finding that cold air moving up as well. So Taupo back down to about 8 degrees. And I think a couple of cooler nights coming up for you as we head through towards the end of the week. For the rest of Wednesday, you can see we keep the low pressure out towards the east. It keeps that feed of showers and wet weather on towards the eastern coast of the North Island, and still some cloudy weather north of Banks Peninsula, north of Christchurch. And I think we are going to find some showers through there as well. For most places, though, on the South Island, there's plenty of dry weather, plenty of sunshine as well. And across that western side of the North Island, it's a return to that dry weather too. But I think it will be a cooler story pretty much across the country. So we have got a few things to watch out for. That severe thunderstorm watch across Nelson and Marlborough this afternoon. Some rainfall slow to clear away from the Wairoa district. That runs through the night time tonight, Tuesday in towards Wednesday. And those increasing winds could bring some strengthening winds for the likes of the Chatham Islands as we head through Wednesday, particularly later on Wednesday and into Thursday. So there's a watch out for those areas as we go through the next day or so. For the North Island, well, for many spots towards the western side of the island, it's a dry and fine one. There's more cloud perhaps across parts of Taranaki, Wanganui, but more of the activity is up this eastern coast, particularly places like the Wairoa district, which will keep hold of showers and spells of rain through the day. The Bay of Plenty, Coromandel, Auckland, generally it's fine, dry and sunny. Look at that there. But for Wellington, we sit in that southerly wind, which I think is going to keep bringing some showers on and off for us. Some pretty gusty southerly winds as well. And those showers really taking its time to clear away, probably not until the evening time, but more so up this eastern coast, particularly, again, those northern parts of Hawke's Bay, keeping hold of that wet weather. So generally a cooler feeling day across the board. Just 15 degrees Celsius in Wellington, and 23s or so in Auckland. A cool day for you as well. And look at our overnight temperatures, back down to lows of 5 degrees in Waikato. Down on the South Island, well, for many spots down that western coast, it's fine, dry, sunny through the daytime. It's a cool start, especially for these central parts of Otago, but it stays pretty decent there throughout the day. You can see with these southeasterly winds that we'll keep more cloud through Canterbury and some showers up about the foothills. But for most of the time, I think it's just areas of cloud. I think any wet weather is up in the higher ground. And even down towards the plains, the clouds should break up as we head through the daytime. It's definitely not the warmest day we've seen. No, it's a chilly start. Remember, 4s and 5s through parts of Otago, reaching daytime highs around about 19 or so there. And I think even out towards places like Christchurch, just 15 degrees. And a cool night coming up. 4 degrees Celsius, our overnight min as we head through towards Thursday morning. So definitely a cooler feeling day, but I think the best of the brightness for a place like Christchurch, the second half of the day, a bit of a cloudy start. On into Thursday, well, you can see that low pressure is still out towards the east. It keeps hold of those strong winds around the Chatham Islands, so a windy story for you. Remember that watch runs through till the first part of Thursday, we'll keep hold of more cloud being pushed on towards these eastern sides of the North Island, but generally, the further west you are, again a return to that dry, bright, sunny weather, and for most of the South Island, it's a dry day. Just some showers arriving in Stewart Island and perhaps on the doorstep of Invercargill by the end of the day on Thursday. That's it from me. This is more at metservice.com.